Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan 923 Gaming. I'm your host, Spartan 923, aka Firehawk 5150, aka Lucas, and we are back in Ark Survival Ascended after a long break. Um, we are going to be rejoined by our lovely friend Clay Dude, and unfortunately, we will not be able to be joined by Zoomsel tonight due to work. Unfortunately, that's just how it is right now. His shop, the shop he works at, picked up, and we are also really slammed at our job as well. So, unfortunately, we're just kind of a lot of bad ends, not making a knot. So, it's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. He will be back when time and tide allow. So, um, yeah. So we're back in Ark Survival Ascended. I will be putting in some work of my dinosaur army and a few other plans I have. And I know Clay's going to be refreshing his stock of stuff because there was an update, we think, that may have punched us in the teeth a little bit. He woke up missing some stuff, and he's now got to recover. So, but it didn't like wreck too much for him, so nothing bad. And sorry, I'm not looking directly at the camera. I was posting all my come and get it links. So there we go. And yeah, so as far as schedule goes, we will be in Assassin's Creed Shadows on Saturday, continuing our story of Noe and Sasuke, uh, which I think we're getting close to the end of that, at least the main story. Um, then next week we will be wrapping up Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I apologize for my miscalculations. Apparently, my viewer last week was my viewer Tuesday was right, and there's 19 chapters, not 17. So my mistake. I'm an idiot. I sometimes wonder why people watch me, but Anywho, um, we're also probably getting close to wrapping up Ark Survival Ascended for this map. Possibly. We are probably going to run a few more weeks, see how things go, then we'll put a pause on things. If we're going to do a fight, we'd really like everyone to be available and everyone to have a fair chance. So we're going to let Zoomsel catch up. So it may be August before we do that. But then we're going to try to roll into something different. We've got Helldivers 2 coming out. We've got Grounded, 7 Days to Die, uh, Minecraft, of course, with all of its new fancy, schmancy, sparkly goodness. Um, we have and also we could be doing, we talked about maybe doing a Gears 3 or a ODST playthrough or something like that. Um, so it's all something we can do. And also, there's the Portal 2 playthrough that Clay and I still want to do. So don't think that we haven't considered all of our options. So no worries. I don't really have much else to say except we are at 143 followers. That's 7 away from our 150 follower goal. So if you really want to help out the channel, feel free to drop us a follow. Uh, and help get us up more. The more people that follow us, the more higher our number gets, the more we get noticed, the more we get our stuff suggested, and so on and so forth. Helps us, helps you guys, helps everyone get notice us, and we just love that. But if you really, really, really want to help, if you want to contribute to the stream itself, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because subscribing not only gets rid of those pesky ads for you, it helps us out by helping us cover our maintenance and server fees, as well as providing a little extra money that we can put alongside for Baby Bray for food and diapers and all that stuff. So we really appreciate that. And other than that, I really don't have much else to say, so let's go ahead and get on into the game, shall we? Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got sync. So let's see if we could pull in the boy. Oh, there he is. Clay Dude.
There you are.
Yeah. The triumphant return. All right. So let's see. The last time me and the viewers were here, I gave Zoomzel a dirt nap by experimenting if the sniper rifle was as powerful as I thought it was, and it was. So oh no! No, 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 no.
Did that happen?
I lost a species X plant. No, not that! Oh, crap! And I fell off the top of my tower. I ran too fast along the stairs and fell.
That doesn't sound good, does it?
No, I don't. Luckily...
Whoa. What the fuck in the inside?
Hey, Freddy! Welcome to the chat, Freddy. Good to see ya. I died. See, do I have an extra species X seed? Do I? Yes, I do. I have 55 of them. Okay. And I'll grab some fertilizer. I better go get my stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, my stuff that just hit the ground at Mach 10. Alright. So, I guess the people... I mean, I spent last stream talking about my vacation. How was your vacation?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, Philippines still Filipining?
Yep.
Oh, good. And you made it back through customs okay?
Yep.
Oh, good. That was the biggest concern.
It was pretty easy, actually. He just answered one question. That was it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you may have got lucky. Just saying.
They were pulling people into a back room to question them, though.
Yeah, that's...
Luckily, that didn't happen to
Yeah,
us.
that shouldn't even be happening. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, we're not gonna get political here. All I'm gonna say is it's wrong, and people should feel bad about it. Anyway. As speaking of which, celebrities dropping left and right. Not just 3, 4.
Who's the fourth?
Okay, so here's what we got. We had Theo from The Cosby Show. He passed away. We had Ozzy Osbourne, the legend himself, the Prince of Darkness, passed away. That one hit hard.
Yeah.
This one I'm not too upset about because in the last few years he's made himself a bit of an asshole. Hulk Hogan passed away.
Yeah, I heard about those 3.
And the last one, if anyone here is a King of the Hill fan, Chuck Mangione died.
What?
Yeah, you don't even know who Chuck Mangione is, do you?
Nope.
He's a
Dude.
famous I believe he's a famous I know he's a trumpet player, and I believe he's from Texas, which is why he was in King of the Hill. So big musical talent, trumpet player, just passed away, and so yeah. Hey, Ryoko Angel, lovely to see you, of course. She's busy watching the baby Bray at the moment. So, but yeah, celebrities dropping left and right. Eesh. Just not the right ones. How do I have more of these plants just dead?
It just happens.
Yeah, that's true. I thought I took care of this so that... Oh, wait, yeah, I turned off the hunger thing. Yeah. Let's see. From the... and Bubs, yay! And let's see here. From my Discord chat. Hey, Firehawk, how you doing? How's the Zoid detailing going? I've gotten myself in a hole. So the Liger Zero I got done. The Blade Liger I got done. I was about to start the Berserk Fury, and then I was like, oh wait. When I got home from my trip, I was like, oh wait, I have another Liger Zero I can do. And for anyone who's a Zoid fan or collects the models, there are two types of Liger Zero. There's the one from the show and the lore and all that, and then there's the Imperial Liger Zero, which is a different color set. Well, guess what that color set is? Clay, do you want to try guessing? The original one is the original color design is black and white with red polycaps. Guess what the colors for the other one is?
White and blue?
No. It's brown, gold, silver, and red.
What?
Now, you know what panel lining is, don't you?
Nope.
Panel lining is when you take a fine tip pin and add lines to the grooves in the panels of your models to make them look more realistic and shadowed and weathered. So why would you think that the black and white one would be easier?
Because it's blacks. You don't have to
It
do
has-
shadows, I guess.
It has 90% of the body of the black and white one is black. I don't have to panel line a lot of stuff on that one. I just had to do the white spots and a few light blue spots and a few gold spots. That was it.
That's it.
That was it. It took me about 3 weeks. Well, guess what 90% of the body of the other one is? Brown!
White?
It's brown with silver claws, gold trim, and red paneling. So everything on this thing needs panel lining if I'm going to detail it. And I had to break the whole Zoid down to do that. So I've literally hurt myself. Wait a minute. Oh, nope, there they are. Okay. Woo! I thought I lost
Find.
I thought I lost 2 Tyrannosauruses. But yeah, so I have a lot of panel lining to do. So, and usually once I start panel lining something, I don't try to do anything else until I get it done. So, the Berserk Fury is put on hold, and the 2 Gundams that I have sitting in their boxes waiting for me to build are delayed once again
You
I started
haven't got to
panel.
those yet?
I've opened the boxes and read the instructions, but I haven't started clipping them or anything. So yeah, that's to the person who asked me about my model building right now. I'm hating myself. That's what's going on. Other than that, I'm Peach King. So, what all did you go and do in the Philippines?
Mainly just visiting your in-laws.
Well, that's always good. You've got to keep that connection. I know I'm visiting my in-law this weekend to because they volunteered to watch Baby Bray, so I'm not gonna say no. I have lawns to mow, and I want the extra cash. So
First cash.
well, I get about $20 to $30 doing it, so that's
Not bad.
that's decent walking around money. So at least for me. That's about half of a cheap Zoid in my pocket. And then I got D&D on Sunday, so he's gonna be visiting Grandma that day. So, yep. So yeah, it's a busy weekend.
Sounds like it.
Oh yeah. I need narcoberry seeds.
Good luck finding those.
Yeah, well, you can find them pretty easy. It's just, it's. Oh, what is down here? Oh, good. No predators this time. Sweet. No roving pack of terror birds.
Yeah, I don't want those.
Yeah, well, they've been in the redwoods recently, so do be careful. How am I so oh, I have 3 outfits on me. That's why I'm so heavy. Alright, I found my narcoberry seeds. That was actually relatively easy. Bubs just walked to his chair and flopped onto... Ah. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, Baby Bray is walking. He's walking... freely, but he sometimes chooses to just say, nah, I'm not gonna continue walking. I'm just gonna flop and crawl. So, but yeah, but got to take him to the zoo this week. I took him on Monday, so that was nice to go see. They currently have construction going on for the new exhibit that's replacing the children's zoo.
They're getting rid of the children's zoo?
They already got rid of it.
What?
Well, it's being replaced by something that should be. I mean, it's being replaced, so I'm sure it's going to be more child geared. I need to put away some of this stuff. I hear the bell. That bell got range. There's a church nearby. Oh, and Clay, I told you about the beta that I got a link for, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. So, if it's, I mean, I got to try it a little bit, and it seems to be okay. I could probably pop you a link because the person says that they don't mind people trying it out. But yeah, it's pretty fun. And everyone's the people that have told me about it, like, but it's all in Japanese. I'm like, it's not all in Japanese. You can switch the translation. It's not all in Japanese.
That's good.
And it can be ported to controller or WASD if you want. I really don't care. WASD kind of annoys me. So. Alrighty. Now I need to hatch some babas. Well, first I need to get myself some food, so... Oh, hello. Are those mine?
Find something?
Are those mine? They look like they're mine. Some of my raptors moved around. Oh yeah, that's a lot of my raptors. Victor, Tango, India, Golf, Zulu, Romeo, what are you all doing over here?
Well, they're doing something.
Wait a minute. This rifle can drop a Zoomzel at several yards, but it took me... I shot 2 shots into a deer and it didn't drop? That's weird.
Yep.
Oh, now I dropped it. I need the meat. All right, all you buggers, you've got to come follow me.
Buggers.
Yeah, they're they're far away from a feeding trough, so. You too, Victor. Come on. Romeo, why you? Why are you being the trouble child? Come on.
This is what it does.
Yeah. Fred, you're down here too. And Hebe. Oh, come on. And Terror. Okay. Hello, Terror. Oh, hello, Jax. Hey, Foxtrot. Good girl. Alright, Jax, you're within feeding range. Terror, you're within feeding range. What about Hebe and Fred? You are not within feeding range.
That's not good, is it?
No. We're gonna fix that.
Bulla.
Ooh, bulla. What are you bullaing?
No, I threw it away. I didn't want it.
Oh, come on. Those are useful. Alright, come on. You two, come on. Follow me. You're fully grown, but you're the babies. Come on. Get here.
Rocket homing missile.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It is.
Homing missile? Wait a minute. Good morning, starshine. Okay, don't start singing, because you gotta stop doing that.
Why?
Because I think Good Morning Starshine is still under copyright.
Lost a fuck ton of gasoline.
Oh, that's nice.
So I need to go on the oil run then.
Ah,
I could just refill it.
very well. Alright, where's my bird? Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. Something went whacking nuts for a second.
Yeah,
I think some of my raptors are laying eggs, and the babies that die, they're eating them. Makes
must have a
sense.
good taste.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, and if it keeps them fed, it keeps them fed. But, I mean, come on, man. Last thing I need, though, is, oh, there's a frickin' Pegamax right there. Hey, you bastard. I almost unleashed the army.
On who?
On the Pegamax. Ah, man, all you moved.
Just have to make a new canteen.
I guess so. I wish I knew how to whistle just a group. Oh. Whoops.
You do something bad?
You know that one whistle you do where everything decides to follow you?
Yep.
I just used it.
Oops.
And I'm staring at an army of raptors.
Piano?
I'm sure there's a few. Man, it's hot in the redwoods today. All right, come on, all you guys, up the ramp. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move it, move it, move it, move it.
So apparently you went on vacation too?
Yes, I went on vacation for a week.
Where'd you go?
I went to Wabasha, Minnesota.
Minnesota. Hey, I was in Minnesota at the airport.
Ah,
Minneapolis.
see,
I'd stopped there for a layover.
yep. Nice, calm state. Let
I think
me.
I've seen some of their slogan was like the nice state or something like that.
They're pretty nice. Also, I think a lot of their income is usually like camping and travel based. So I think they try to be very accepting and welcoming of everybody. So
Try to.
try to, yes. I mean, I wouldn't say there weren't a few signs on a few farms that may not have been the friendliest, but I will say that my relative that lives up there, she's always very kind, very nice, and would let you if you were in Minnesota and up at near Wabasha and you needed a place to stay, I could give her a call and she would set you up, no questions asked, and let you stay. She'd probably make you breakfast. yeah, she's a lovely, lovely person. So.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, everyone's wrangled. You all need to chill. I like that you are... I mean, I like that I can get most of you to follow me with a whistle. That's going to come in handy for one of the next steps. That, get rid of that. That's for something else. The melee damage.
Not the video extender.
There we go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Melee. Let's see, Discord again. All these dinos, does that mean war? Possibly.
It depends.
It depends. I mean, Clay and I are kind of non-confrontational with each other because we really never pick a fight with each other. So, I mean, I did drop Zoomzel at like over several hundred yards with my sniper rifle last time. So, but he didn't come after me or anything. So. There we go. I will say, one of the funnier moments I had when I was up in Minnesota, though, there's a place up there that is called. It used to be a place that like made wooden toys and stuff like that. They still do, actually. It's called Larks, and they have like a huge retro toy collection. Like original Star Wars figures, old tin toys, that kind of stuff. And, I was, of course, we went there, and we're checking things out. And they had a wooden carousel that they themselves built. They made all of the animals and everything that were on it out of wood and all that. Beautiful display, and all hand carved. We took both of, because all my family was there, my niece and my son up there, and they both got to ride twice. I'm not sure if Bray really enjoyed it, because at the end of each ride he started crying, and I know he's not really old enough to perceive that kind of thing to upset him, so I don't really know why he was upset. I think we concluded that he was hungry, so we did get him food.
Could be.
Yeah. But long and short of it, we went on that. And so as we're getting him fed and where I'm about to do my final shopping, this group comes in, and it's a community choir, and it was neat. It was an international community choir, so they had people from Pakistan, Palestine, Israel, all that, Africa, Zimbabwe. I know I'm overlapping areas here, but like from all over the world. And they all came in and sang songs from different cultures and all that.
And it was neat, but the thing was, when they came in, was right when I wanted to go to the candy store that was in there, and they were right in the middle of the food court. And the candy store was on the other side of the food court.
What?
So I had a choice of sit there and wait, cut through the thing like an asshole to get to the candy store, or go out another door and come back in through the front entrance just to get to the candy store. So we sit there and we listen to a few different songs and all this, and every time we think that it's almost over, it's not. And I look at my sister, I'm like, hey, I am willing to leave that door and come in through the front with you to get to the candy shop. Because I mean, as much as I love other cultures and their store and their songs, I didn't come here for this. And so we ended up taking care of that and getting out. But they were there for like an hour or so, and I was like, really? I'm like, but it was a real neat thing. I'm not gonna say it was bad or anything like that. It just, for me, I was like, you probably could have picked a better time for this. But rainy day, their other venue may have been shut down for all we know, and because of the rain and all that. So I didn't make too much of a fuss about it. But I'm like, but you had to come and stand in the one place that I need to get through the entire time. But just,
Yep.
I know it's the pettiest little thing, but I was like, I really wanted my candy. I did get my candy. So,
What kind of candy was it?
oh, I got a few things. I got some grape sours, which are kind of like a grape lemonade mint, but they aren't really a mint. It's just kind of a hard candy you suck on. And then I got some cherry candies and a few bags of high chews. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And then, of course, we got some toys for Baby Bray while we were there. So that was pretty nice. We even got one of their handmade wooden toys for him, so he has that. I thought that was pretty neat that someone got him that. Let's see here. I kind of fucked up a little bit. There we go.
Fucked up.
Well, I removed something. I removed the wrong thing. And so now I'm trying to fix it by taking stuff apart.
Taking stuff apart.
Yeah.
Hey, hide? Fuck.
What you need hide for?
To make a canteen.
Oh, wow.
See if I can find some hide. There's some hide.
Hide.
There's enough to make a C4.
Oh, boy. All right, before anyone gets on and asks me about it, yes, I know there was kibble in this trough. You want to know why there was kibble in this trough? Because I was on vacation. Or I was planning to be on vacation. So, There's kibble in the trough because I was planning to go on vacation. But then, after I had put all this kibble in this trough, we decided to put the server on no hunger. So, don't at me. Don't get on me about it. It's there, and everyone else, I told everyone else how to put kibble into their inventory, even Zoomzel. So, everyone has the opportunity to have it, use it, all that. So, but once it's gone, it's gone. So, don't get on me. That's how I took care of Clay's animals for a while. Want to get mad at me? Fine, get mad at me. But we had to do it because we didn't have a plan at that time.
Plan.
Yep. Now I do have it. Which, yes, if we take a break from the server, we will probably leave it in hunger turned off. But while we decide what we're going to do, so when we do take a break, we'll probably do like an episode where we go around and just say goodbye to everything, and then start the next map either the next time or the second half of that stream or something like that. So all depends on how long it takes us to do stuff. But that's not happening soon. It is going to happen. I will say that we will probably be leaving this map sometime this year. So brace yourselves.
Bracing.
Yeah. You and I already talked about this.
Yep.
I'm seeing stuff on Discord, typing fast. Leaving map to which map? I don't know. We haven't decided yet. We've got games like Helldivers 2. We've got Grounded that I know that some people have been suggesting and that some of us wanted to do. We got 7 Days to Die, which we might be doing in October. We have a lot. So, and then of course Clay and I wanted to do the Portal 2 co-op together. So, if I will say, if we wanted to, if Zoomzel's busy next week, and we wanted to have just a break from Ark, we could do Portal 2.
Yeah.
I doubt we'd finish, but we could at least get it started and have it as just a backup for stuff. So, sure that wouldn't really mess things up or anything. So, because like I said, if people want us to fight each other, number one, we need to make sure that everyone has a fair chance to bolster up their forces and stuff like that. We all know that Clay is the scariest person on this map at the moment. Because
you had like 100 raptors.
Well, you also said homing rocket.
Yeah.
That's scary. Oh, it's your Bobby. Hello, Bobby.
Riot chest piece.
Oh, what am I
Shocking
gonna
tranquilizer
be?
dart. A double potent dart full of refined crinonin toxin,
It really doesn't work as good as the other ones.
which also shocks humans.
Yeah. Why not? We'll call her Wilma. Come on, Wilma. 3 more baby T-Rexes that have just been born.
What are you gonna do with them?
Well, if I have enough T-Rexes, we could probably go after a boss, which was on the list. So,
Or if they're a boss.
all right, you are. What are you? Baby Rex.
Yep, go after a boss.
Ah, you're a girl too. Okay.
Start making some more rockets then.
I have to start up in health.
Fuck, I don't have a pickaxe. Because it disappeared.
Yeah.
I'll just have to go steal one then.
You can certainly try. Come on, you two. Come on. Another Discord. Did you happen to catch up on any of your anime list? Yes, I did. I closed a lot of different animes, and some of my favorites are launching new episodes currently, so I'm happy with that. So Dr. Stone just started its second part of season 4, so that's pretty awesome. I'm happy about that. It's one of my favorite current animes right now. Have you watched Pretty Derby yet? Actually, I have.
Never heard of it.
It's the new anime right now that's horse racing, but it's Umi Musume, which is horse monster girls. Then they're all named after Japanese race horses that actually exist or existed. And it's pretty entertaining. It's not in English yet, which I mean doesn't have to be. But I know Rio won't watch it because she just doesn't want to read subtitles. But I watched the first season of it, and I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was enjoyable. And then I read into it a bit. One of the main characters is named after a racehorse who never got to... I think the story was the horse never got to run a race or never completed a race because it broke its leg and they had to euthanize it. It was like on its first race, it broke a leg and never got to, never continued its career. And they kind of address that in the series, but instead of letting it be a tragedy, they have her like regain her former strength and starts becoming a champion and all that stuff. So I thought that was pretty interesting that they took the name of this. They took a name from a horse from this tragedy and made it so that that horse could continue racing long past its life. So that was kind of cute. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of cute, hey, you want to help me name one? You want to help me name this one? It's a boy. So what are we gonna name him?
Bubsy.
I already have a Bubsy. It was a bird a long time ago.
How about we have a tiny Jumpy.
Chompy? All right.
Chompy.
We can do Chompy. Shut up, Clay.
What in the fuck is happening
Do
here?
you know where the Kool-Aid powder is?
It's we ran out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mommy was going to
Well, I'll get more this weekend after I mow the lawns. So. Come here, Bubby. Come here. Ooh. Bouncy, 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 bouncy,
my
bouncy.
new shoes.
Yes, look at the new shoes.
Shoes now. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
The
we got
shoes?
shoes with dinosaurs on them.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. And Auntie Freddy's here to say hi. Hello. Puppy. Play
He's
with-
been walking all over the place. He's a big boy.
Now, if only we could get you talking.
Here's the train station.
Which train station? Because there's a few.
The big one.
Ah. Well, hopefully tomorrow, Bray, you and Daddy can watch some more Zoids. Depending on if we get this whole thing with the cars figured out. Mommy's registration has to be a pain in the butt. Oh, something to do with taxes.
Yeah, I renewed my car registration.
Hey, the man's trying to keep Mommy down.
Doesn't want Artemis running. Yeah, you tell him, Bray.
And mama.
No, we say da 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 da. Remember, Mommy told you to learn that first.
Mama.
Now she wants top billing. Okay.
Da, da, da.
Or why don't we try saying Clay? Say Clay.
Play. Oh, a dino. What about dino?
What about Rex? You say Rex.
Chances.
Bubs. Say your name. A Pokemon.
Matt.
Trouble this with the pansies.
Matt, go. I said, Matt.
Taste.
Kind of a thin Mountain Dew. Just like that's a thin Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it was cool.
He said,
Dr. Pepper?
soda.
Actually, it's Dr. Shasta.
Shasta?
Yeah, Shasta soda. I
Dr. Shasta. Is there a
Da-
mountain Shasta?
mean, Mountain Rush is what it's called.
Why not Mountain Shasta?
They put Shasta on everything else.
Is it time for Bubsy to go?
All right, bud. I'll be up on my break.
He had a big poopy.
Okay.
Mama had to clean it all up.
Oh, guilt tripping daddy again.
You hold that for Mama.
All right, come on, Chompy. Let's get you moved. Oh, wow. Wilma died. Discord. What does Erebus mean? Erebus? Well, I named that T-Rex Erebus because it was named after a boat, but the true origins of Erebus is, I believe, Greek. It's supposed to like describe the beginning of the underworld or something. So. And funny enough, I believe the ship was named that because it was a warship as well. So. Seemed appropriate. And before you ask, yes, that's the same reason that the Terror is named that too. Because it's also named after a ship. Jumpy, where'd you go? Oh, you were following me. Oh. Betty made it to juvenile hood. Yay! Stay there while I move you. Actually, first off, I need to go reinstall these parts before I forget about it. Any recommendations from your anime list to people? Yeah, I will say, A Brilliant Healer's Life in the Shadows is a good one. That one's just awesome, in my opinion. It just wrapped up, so I would say go check it out on Crunchyroll. And that one is dubbed, if that's your thing, so. Yeah, I did that. You're gonna make me pick up my reservoirs, aren't you? That's fixed. Okay.
Yeah, I can't find any pickaxes at Zimzel's place.
Really? You're at Zoomzel's place.
You told me to go find a pickaxe.
Well, I mean, I guess I did. Did I? I don't think I remember. Do you
told
have
me I could
Gary's?
try.
Do we have Gary's mod? I do not have Gary's mod. I believe that's PC.
Yeah, you need Steam for that.
I do have Steam. And also there's a lot of mods too. And I think that's got a lot of, like, I mean, I think most of the mods on there is, like, coding that you have to do for it. So,
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get all that working, so I never mess with it.
yeah, so, unfortunately, no, I won't be doing Gary's mod. I mean, I love watching people do Gary's mod stuff. I mean, I know that Rooster Teeth did a lot, the Achievement Hunters did a lot of it, but they also had an entire team that they could just go to a guy, say, hey, install all this stuff this week so we can play it next week. So, I don't have that type of crew to do this, so if I did have staff that could take care of that, believe me, I would have them do that, but it's a fly baba. I gotta get these T-Rexes out of the inside of the base before they get too big to lift. They are actually growing really fast. Which is good, but it's also a pain in the butt because they could outgrow the Argentavis really fast.
Yeah, that render is done.
Hey, Champy! You made it. No eggs dropped by any of the T-Rexes. So... Man, these raptors are just a pile of hiss. I walked past them, it's just...
Maybe they're pissed off.
Or they're just super protective. Alright, time for me to do some flying.
Ooh, where are you flying to?
Oh my god! Clay, I need your gunship.
Where at?
Over by my base, because the Rhinoceros is back.
Whatever the rhinoceros is.
Fire-breathing bug thing.
Ooh, I want to tame it.
You can't.
Why?
Well, you can, but you have to sacrifice something to it.
What do you have to sacrifice?
One of your animals for it to impregnate. It's like a huntsman wasp.
Does it matter what you want to sacrifice?
I don't really know how the process works exactly, but it will attack. I don't know. There's also Simple Mac exploring stuffs, downloads, mods, for example, spaces, places for movies, series, no coding needed, but just walk around maps, etc. We can look into it, Freddy. We can look into it. It's if it becomes too much of a thing, I'm not going to put a lot of stock into getting it going because it's just difficult. Ooh, that thing's creepy. I mean, I could try taking a T-Rex over there. Looks like it's in a fight with something. It's spitting fire again. It's ripping up trees. I wonder, do I have any fuel? If I have fuel, maybe my airship will take care of it.
There's a pickaxe.
42 fuel. That's not bad.
Ooh, there's an axe too.
61 bullets. Not
Okay.
sure if that's enough.
I'll take the axe.
96 gas in that. Okay, we might be able to do it. We might need some bullets though. So let me hope to see if I got bullets.
Let's see what's in this chest. Ooh, silica pearls.
Silk pearls.
Painting paste. Bullets.
One of these has bullets. I know it does. There they are.
Or two. Light bulbs. Ooh, oil. I'll take the oil. Stone. Ooh, shotgun shells. I'll take those.
Are you still raiding Zoomsel?
Nope, I'm raiding a train now.
Which train?
Whoa, those are a fuck ton of cannonballs.
Oh, there's a yellow drop.
There's a lot of cool stuff on this train.
What train?
A cool train.
Which train? There's only 2 trains.
I thought there was 3.
Well, there's 3, but up here there's only 2. Diplodocus saddle, Menace saddle, Megalosaurus. A lot of metal part. Nothing really good.
Spark powder.
Spark
Flamin-
powder.
I just found a rocket launcher.
Oh no. Alright, let's get this gun on.
Nope, couldn't find a sword.
Dwee! Oh yeah, we have to turn on that thing first.
I guess I can see what's in this other train.
Oi!
I think I need a cannon to get in there.
You leave my train alone. So yeah, we did have a little bit of issues when we turned the hunger off. It did work, but it also didn't allow us to tame animals.
What?
So I had to teach Zoomsel how to force tame. Pharaoh? Oh, that's mine. What's
What are
he
you gonna do
doing
with
over
it?
here? All right. Oh, this could be bad. He's sitting right in the middle of a swamp, right where that thing was. Did he kill it? Pharaoh's alive. Maybe he killed it. How'd you get way over here? Well, let's bring in the airship and park it there, and then maybe I can access this bag. Oh, it was a storage box, so it's nothing.
Anything good in it?
No. Won't let me open it.
Whose is it?
It's mine, probably. Oh, it's empty. That's why it won't open.
There might be some C4 buried somewhere over there.
What I'm trying to do is find the carcass of this giant flying bug. Because why would Pharaoh still be alive if it died? Well, if it lived.
Carcass. They probably got 8.
That's true. That thing should be attacking me if I'm near it. Ooh, another yellow drop.
Where?
Over by my swamp. Chowder, bullets, Terrorbird saddle, Asteroides saddle, stone foundation.
Nothing good.
Well, that Lazarus stew might be worth something.
The snake.
Yeah, it's Sniggy the Snake. Alright, let me get Pharaoh back. Okay. Moving right along. Losing peace. back, Pharaoh. Oh, yep, he killed it.
Let's find out.
He's got a ton of keratin in him.
Tremendous pace.
Yeah. I need to make a bunch of T-Rex saddles. Here from Freddy. When you two come back to Minecraft, I would also like to stream it, but I need a guide by you to explain how and what to set up exactly to get started. Well, first, if you want something easy, I would pick number one, get OBS for your streaming stuff. It's free. It's relatively beginner friendly. And then you, depending on where you want, you should probably set up a Kick or a Twitch channel. Those are the two right now that are really beginner friendly. I wouldn't really mess with YouTube too much unless you already have like an account invested with them. Like, I think that's why Clay still does it. Well, Clay records and posts on YouTube, so I just stream on Twitch and post on YouTube. I do nothing directly through YouTube because they, in all honesty, unless you've been there since like Markiplier started, they don't treat newcomers very well. So, and that's YouTube, not YouTube streamers. I mean YouTube in general. They are not very friendly to new by not friendly to new content creators, I mean they do not make it easy for you to belong there. So if they can't profit off you, they aren't going to give you the time of day, and they pretty much make the algorithm work against you. So I would suggest either Kick or Twitch. I've heard negatives and positives on both. But Twitch was pretty easy for me to do because I could just go on to here I go. I could just go on to YouTube and find out everything I needed to help set up Twitch, and also Clay Dude was able to kind of walk me through things too. mostly all you'd probably need from us would be like what type of visual settings you'd want, which would be, I think, I run in 1280. What do I run under? Video. I run 1280 720 for my output, and that's pretty good aspect ratio to run in for resolution. And then of course my base I run at like 1920 1080. So it's pretty, and then I think my frames per second is about 60. So it's really easy to find out some good stuff. The negatives and positives, Tick's really new, and they sometimes have a few little glitches with their stuff. Twitch is but Kick also, since it's new, does not have a whole lot of like established people on it. So, being a new content creator and stuff like that, you'd probably have more of a chance of being like noticed and stuff, instead of people being like going to known people and stuff like that. It's more likely and more like newcomer friendly ish, where Twitch is still newcomer friendly, but there's also established content creators on here who the algorithm kind of favors them. But it doesn't mean to say that you wouldn't have a chance of getting any type of noticement. I'm really not going for being noticed. If I'm noticed, yay, but not really. Twitch sometimes has issues with its rules, in the sense of sometimes it's a bit hypocritical of its judgments. Some people say that if you mess up, sometimes it's a bit too harsh. I believe there are some people who like made one mistake and then their account got locked up, and then there are people who did something pretty much the equivalent of that and they got like a slap on the wrist. It's really kind of I've had, if you want a personal opinion, I like Twitch. It's easy to use, and I haven't had really any issues as far as like someone coming at me about rules or threatening to shut down my account or anything like that. I haven't had that. I haven't tried Kick. It doesn't mean that I haven't looked into it, but since I'm really having no issues with Twitch, I really haven't seen the reasoning to start up a Kick. So, but Kick is a backup plan if Twitch decides to pull something that I don't like, because I've been told by Twitch, hey, you sung a song that probably has copyright. We're going to investigate, and we'll report. And then they'll come back and be like, oh, there was music on here that is under copyright, but these people say it's okay, so we're not going to flag you or anything like that. So, yeah, that's about the worst of it. Clay, anything you want to put in on that? Any positive or negatives you've heard?
I think you pretty much covered it all.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that a lot of people say that the best thing to do is like directly stream on YouTube. I heavily disagree with it. Because I mean, let's see, when did YouTube start kicking off with content creators? That was like early 2000s, like 2007 or so.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
2005, I believe it started.
Yeah, see, unless you've been around since then and have been putting in the work for it, you really, or you just are lucky enough to have the personality like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or someone like that. Those guys started small, were noticed by big name people, and the big name people decided to say, oh yeah, I found this guy funny, and then everyone went to watch them because they watched the big name guy, and the big name guy said, yeah, go watch these guys. So that's what you're dealing with on YouTube. Unless you are really able to establish yourself or are lucky enough to be noticed by someone, like how I was lucky enough to be selected by Astroneer's developers for them to just randomly raid me one night, that's what you would have to have happen to you on YouTube for you to really get your feet under you there. Where Twitch, it's kind of like, it's easy to become an affiliate and start earning money. Now, you won't be making it hand over fist. I would say you'd really have to put in the work to do it for a living. But you can make me. I think like every two months or so, I get about $50 out of Twitch, which, in all honesty, $50 is $50. I will take it. It's better than getting nothing out of it. So, I believe that. But right now with YouTube, if you started today, you probably will not see a dime for years if you don't really hit it off with YouTube. Because
unless you're putting out something that's super original and unique.
Super original, unique, and daily. Meaning, not even daily, like maybe every 6 hours or something. Because that's when the algorithm's like, hey, this guy's putting out a ton of content really, really, really fast. Let's start promoting them. And then that's when sponsors are like, hey, you're doing this. We heard you happen to mention energy drinks. We want to do this. It takes a lot of work to get established on YouTube. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, look, what you should do is you can listen to what we've said about Twitch and Kick. Go look at them. See what... Because when I read through Kick stuff, it's pretty much like Twitch. I really didn't see much of a difference, except it's fresh. It's newer. Doesn't have a whole lot of... It hasn't really become super mainstream, but it's known. So, and you can still link it to YouTube. So, it gives you a different platform to build yourself on. And you can still associate yourself with YouTube if you need to. So, I'd say go read through what it takes to like become a affiliate or a member working for them or a partner, and see which one seems a bit more, yeah, this seems like something I could do if that's what you're going for. If you're doing it just for fun, either one. Because I started this, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to start making money off this or anything like that. I never planned on being an affiliate. Somehow I just got lucky and became an affiliate. So, but I did that in like less than a year. So that was... I mean, it was almost 2 a year that I started, that I got to affiliate. So yeah, I started, and like by the end of my first year, I was an affiliate. So you put in the work, you put in the time, you make a few connections, which I would be, if you started up and sent me your channel name, I would be, because I do it to Clay all the time when he starts posting stuff. I always drop names and links if I can and suggest people to go see people, and that's how you get followers and stuff like that. If you happen to be streaming at the same time, I could send a raid your way after my stream ends or anything like that. It's all about getting to know people that can help you out, and yeah, so, and I'm sure Clay after a stream or two, would be more than happy to say, hey, this person's new. They've got they're doing this kind of stuff. Here's a link. Go check them out. And I know Clay's, I've had a lot of Clay's followers from YouTube just come and maybe watch a video or two, leave a like, and then maybe come back and drop a follow on my Twitch or something like that. So it's good. So, but yeah, that's all I could suggest. If it comes down to like the technical stuff, you could just pop me a message and I could ask Clay and he could probably just say, oh, you want to set it to this, and or I can sit here with my OBS open and just go down my settings and do that. But yeah, it's not that difficult. I do think, what do you have to use when because you play on PC for Minecraft, right, Clay? So you have to use the Xbox Dash for that? Or the Microsoft Dash to play that with me on Xbox?
I just joined the realm like normal.
Oh, yeah, you joined the realm.
As long as you play the Bedrock version.
Yeah, but to communicate, you don't have to do anything different? It just syncs through the game? Or...
I could just join the party through the Xbox app.
Oh, through the Xbox app. So you do have to communicate with us. You'd have to use the Xbox app, or we'd have to be in game chat. So that's probably the most complicated thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, my biggest suggestion outside of what platform you use is just find out a schedule that you're comfortable doing and that won't exhaust you. My biggest mistake was that I started off just saying, do I want to stream today or not? And I would sometimes stream a whole week in a row because I was like, yeah, I could log on. I could do that. I could stream for about an hour. I could stream for 2 hours, or I could do that. And by the end of it, I believe both Clay and Rio were like, you need to stop and figure out a schedule because because I think I fell asleep during a GTA stream and I kept crashing. And then it's like, I think that's when Clay was like, I think you need to get some sleep. And
Yeah.
and then I was like falling asleep. I think I was driving home and I had parked or something, or I kept like nodding off doing something, not like while I was driving, but I was like, I parked my car and nodded off or something, and Rhea's like, you need to rethink your schedule. So that's why I'm on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, because it gives me enough downtime, and then with the little guy and everything, it allows me to spend more time with him than I do on stream. I make sure to limit my screen time throughout the week so that I don't develop a dry eye, which is horrible, I will tell you. If you are not used to having a screen up and you want to do long haul streams like what I'm doing, you need some type of synthetic tears to put in your eyes after being on this, because it is rough. My eye doctor was like, your eyes seem very dry. Have you been? I'm like, yes, I've been doing a lot of video gaming for streaming, and also my job requires me to look at a screen a lot. She's like, yeah, you're gonna need these. So I use the key thing is take care of yourself. That is the most important thing. Do not let this become something that you throw yourself fully into until you're sure that you can balance it with everything else in your life. Because when I started, I was heading on a path to pretty much self-destruction with how much I was doing and how very little I was doing to take care of myself. I mean, I hadn't like stopped bathing or anything like that. Geesh, I'd hate that. I'd hate to have hit that low. Um, that would have been terrible. Damn fly. But nah, I mean, it was like I'd sometimes come home and be like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna stream tonight. I have no idea for dinner," and I sometimes wouldn't eat. That was when I knew it was getting really bad. So yeah, I just took advice from the two people that were helping me out the most at that time, and they told me to just take a step back and think about everything, and I did, and that's why I do what I do now. So. And to all the, if I could tell to anyone right now, I've heard that scurvy has become a big thing with streamers, because they're not getting enough vitamin C. Streamers, my guys, you need to eat your vitamin C. You need to get your fruits. You need to get your fruits in.
Yep.
Yeah, you get, like, if you wanna, I'm gonna tell you, if you're gonna look fabulous on, if you wanna look good on camera, make sure that you're not making it so your teeth are falling out of your head. But in all seriousness, it doesn't take a lot to get set up. I think when I started out, I had a microphone. I had a microphone, no camera, and I was just launching from the Xbox to Twitch. And that was rough. I was running it on a tiny little monitor computer, which was crashing because of how much we were using it. And I had to up my... I got lucky and AT&T upped my data to be a bit more accommodating for streaming. And luckily they did it for free. But yeah, it's simple enough. I'd say if you have the knack for it and are willing to put the work into it, you could also do it Clay's way, which is recording and then editing into small little bite-sized bits, which by bite-size it's usually about 10-15 minutes. And then, so if you did a long 4-hour stream, you have about, that would be over... No, let's see, 60 minutes to an hour, and that's 4 15-minute segments. That's 16 episodes.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way.
Yeah, I was. Last few times I've been streaming and recording at the same time.
Yeah, it all depends on how you want to do it. I will say if you want to like put out a lot of content and can make your schedule work for it, recording and breaking it down into small bits is probably the way to do it. For me, like I said, I'm not going to get famous off this. If I am, I will be more surprised than anyone else if I somehow became like known off of this. That's why I haven't made T-shirts yet. But if I was to become like someone that said, "Oh yeah, that's that guy that's that one streamer that does that," or if I like went to a local convention and set up a booth, people like, "Oh yeah, I've seen you," and like, "Oh okay, it's that would be neat," but nah. For me, mine is pretty easygoing approach, and I usually only ask Clay to help edit if I really screwed something up, or if something really screwed up that I had no control over. And then it's just me saying, hey, when you have time, please don't make this a big deal, but this when you can. I need this patched together or this taken out. I think probably the most embarrassing edit I needed done was I had a wild nose hair that was just bugging me so much.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I
one.
had to pick it out of my nose. And it looked like I was picking my nose on stream. And then I got a hangnail the same stream, and then I bit the finger that was up my nose. And I'm like, Clay, I need you to edit this. I'm like, I'm a little embarrassed by this, but it looks like I'm picking my nose and eating it because I got a wild nose hair, and then I go back later and bite off a hangnail. I'm sure after about maybe 3 to 5 minutes of laughing to himself, he's like, okay, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing about it was I had to go and timestamp it. I had to go find it and send him the time. So I went and I found the timestamp, sent it to him. About an hour later, I get a message like, yeah, it really looks like you're picking your nose. I'm like, could you fix it? Yeah, I can fix it. Yeah, that was one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
At least as far as my own pride at that point. Then there were the ones where the network just kept crashing. And that was just a pain in the ass. And then we kind of did it to ourselves in Astroneer, where our game was so overloaded that we couldn't go 3 steps without it crashing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That was bad. So much dynamite that we couldn't run the game. That was nuts. We got to go back into Astroneer eventually.
Yeah.
New map altogether, but just wow. We butchered that game. Yeah. Let's see.
Somehow this past month, my YouTube channel's been getting a lot of views and subscribers.
You're welcome. It's not all me. You're also playing Mario
Well,
Kart.
somehow the logarithm is put I did a Nintendo Switch 2 setup video.
Yeah, because with all the conflicts that's going on with the Switch 2 and Nintendo right now,
Yeah.
I'm sure seeing someone that's actually doing it, the algorithm's just firing on that and saying, hey, Nintendo Switch 2, there's a whole lot of controversy going on with this. And a lot of people are looking for stuff about Switch 2. This guy has Switch 2 in his thing. Let's get him. And, I mean, I've been saying for people to go check out your Mario Kart stuff because I sit there and I watch it. So,
Do you?
well, to the point, because usually I catch you at the end. But then I'll just sit there and, like, I'll be watching, then I'll just hear from the speakers, what the fuck? Where'd Peach come from?
Yeah, she's all blast and all of a sudden she's passing me. What the fuck?
Like, and then I hear, where'd the fucking monkey come from? Like, oh, now there's a Goomba in front of me. Like, it's very interesting dialogue. So, but yeah. Okay, so we got 8 minutes till break. So I'm just going to let people know right now how our breaks work is we, at the 2-hour mark, we stop, take about a 10-15 minute break. I go ahead and start posting the first half, which should be up around 8:39 p.m. Central U.S. time.
Posting it to YouTube.
Posting it to YouTube, yes. and it'll be on Twitch for about 2 weeks, but everything gets put on YouTube before it deletes, so don't worry. But yeah, that'll be at Spartan923 Gaming VODS on YouTube. All of our stuff since day one is on there. So go feel free to check it out. You can watch me fail horribly at a lot of stuff. You can also watch Clay and Zoomsel drive me completely insane. I think a lot of people go to watch our GTA stuff where Zoomsel just keeps killing me for no reason. I don't know why. I rarely provoke the guy. Also, our Minecraft stuff's pretty good. Our Astroneer stuff... I think our Astroneer stuff is pretty good. If you just want to watch some playthroughs, I'm usually a pretty quiet narrator, unless it's something really exciting. Like RoboCop, I believe, was one of my best ones, because I role-played through that. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's getting a sequel, so that would be awesome.
Nice.
Rogue City is getting a sequel, so that's pretty neat. Another good series I suggest is our Sea of Thieves run through. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's new stuff coming out for Sea of Thieves sometime, I think, in the next year. So we may be hopping back in there again eventually. So, and of course, like I said,
There's been a lot of new stuff since we last played, too.
Yeah, just nothing really pulled me back into... I mean, it was interesting stuff, but, I mean, I'd like probably another story or something, or...
Yeah.
The thing is that I love playing with Zoomsel. I really do. No one ever say that I don't like Zoomsel, because I do. He is one of the reasons that these team-up nights are so much fun, and it's always a bummer when he's not here, even though he's about as silent as a grave. I mean, he could be here right now. We don't know. But he is one of the founding members of this team, and he, when I started, immediately walked up to me. He's like, "How can I do what you're doing?" And I helped him get set up with just gaming. He doesn't stream, but he's also been talking about possibly doing it, but he's not sure. With everything else he's doing, I'm like, you may want to think about that before doing it, because of how busy you are. Yeah, I wouldn't want you wrecking what you've already got set up. He's got 2 good jobs, and he's pretty well established, so I don't really want him throwing anything away for a not guaranteed source of income.
I want to say real quick about streaming.
Yes.
A lot of newcomers think it's easy. You just go in there, hit stream, and you just play.
It is not.
But
It
it
is.
is not.
It is not.
It's a lot more work than
I
it
will
looks.
tell you, it is exhausting. It is. You are. I mean, there's a reason I'm quiet. It's because unless someone is talking to me, I really have a hard time finding topics. I have to sometimes sit the day of a stream and say, well, I could talk about my trip. I could talk about this. I could talk about this. Am I going to have anyone on with me tonight? No. So I'm going to have to try to either talk about the game I'm playing, something like that. But once I run out of a topic, I'm done. I lose it. I go silent. And usually it's just me swearing at the game when I die. It takes a lot to come up with stuff to keep a conversation going in a game. That's why I love team-up nights, because that's when I have someone to bounce off of. That's why I like being with Clay and Zoomsel on it. It's really good. But to get off that derailment and back onto the track, Zoomsel is he's a very active gamer, in the sense of, it doesn't mean he plays games all the time. It's he wants to play games that are super active in the sense of combat. He wants something to do. He wants to go fight everyone on the server, run around with a machete and a pistol and kill everyone that he sees, run straight into the woods here in Ark and fight everything that comes at him until it kills him. He wants to go sink every ship in Sea of Thieves. And the thing is that that's fine, and I'm all for it at times, but I also like to play the games where Sea of Thieves, I like to go, and it is such an atmospheric game. The ocean sounds, the creaks of the boat, everything. It is a game that I can relax in. And so I usually avoid conflict because I just want to play it to just listen to everything and explore and stuff like that. Where Zoomzel's like, there's a ship, let's go kill it. I'm like, and I just sit there, I'm like, number one, you haven't... The thing is Zoomzel, with a cannon in Sea of Thieves, can't hit the broadside of a barn unless we're close. I have to say, you guys, it takes you guys a while to figure out how to fire a cannon. But once you guys do, you do. But usually, it's pretty bad. But anyway, I can continue on this in the second half, if I remember to. But we're about 20 seconds before shutting off the stream for the break. So, our schedule. Saturday, we will be in Assassin's Creed Shadows, continuing our story with Noe and Yosuke defeating the Shinbok Fu. Next Tuesday, we will be wrapping up Ninja Gaiden Sigma. We're in the final ones, and we will probably be starting another game then. I'm not sure if it's going to be me just hopping in the Tank Simulator or on the Minecraft for a little bit or something to fill out the second half. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with another Ninja Gaiden game just yet. I kind of want to take a break from it because those games are a lot of work. But it doesn't mean that we're stopping Ninja Gaiden altogether. It does leave more content for me to do because there's going to be now 4 games? Or is the 5th one coming out? I don't know.
There's a lot of Ninja Gaiden games.
Yeah, because I think that either 4 or 3 is coming out. But we'll see.
There's a lot more than 4 of them.
Well, yeah, there's a lot more than 4, but Sigma and Black are the same games, but for different consoles. So the Black series and the Sigma series are both the same series. It's just one's for PlayStation, one's for Xbox, and I believe the Sigma series, because it's a PlayStation-based one, got more content because it was on the flagship station that was built for. I think. And then, of course, there's the old Nintendo or Sega Genesis ones that the arcade Ninja Gaidens that aren't technically part of the canon anymore. But anyway, I'm blabbering again. Then next Thursday, depending on if Zoomzel is going to be there, we'll either be back in this or we'll be possibly doing Portal or playing Uno or something. Maybe kind of liven it up. We'll see. I'm losing my train of thought. We're at 143 followers. That's 7 away from our 150 follower goal. Remember, following does help us out. It helps get the algorithm to notice us and say, hey, come watch this person. So it really helps us out there. Tell your friends, even if they just click the button and don't watch us, it helps us. I hate to be that petty about it, but it's the truth. It does. But if you really do want to help out the channel and support us personally, don't tell me how to stream smarter and grow faster. Just shut up, Twitch. It's suggesting stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. Get rid of those pesky ads for you, but help out the channel. All that funding goes to maintenance, server fees, baby food, diapers, sometimes to help me cover a birthday present for somebody. It all helps out. We really appreciate that. And with that, guys, I've got nothing else to say, so we're going to go ahead and take our break. Remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, and innovate. We'll see you here next time on Spark 923 Gaming. Love you guys. Take it easy. And don't forget to check out Clay Dude stuff on YouTube under Clay Dude at YouTube.
Yeah.
And check out his Mario Party stuff. It's a laugh. And we'll see you next time. All right. Time for break and time to go see little baby Brian.